Okay, we're back again, my lovely students, and before I start our new lesson, I want to make sure if you all are in a good mood and you feel okay. Anyway, I hope the good moments lasted forever with you, and I would like to advise you to stay home and follow some important instructions to avoid any infection diseases, because you know that the virus is thought to spread mainly from person to person, exactly between people who are in close contact with one another. That's what I mean. So it's mean about 6 feet. So you have to be careful about this distance between you, to keep distance between you and between anyone else in the street or in the home. So, and don't forget to keep your hand on your mouth when you sneeze or cough, because through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs or sneezes. So these droplets can land in the mouth or noses of people who are nearby, or possibly inhaled into the lungs. And don't forget to clean your hands often. Okay guys, but by the way, I keep this image for you because what? Because to feel optimistic only. Okay, so let's start today our new lesson, because our new lesson is something like revising the previous lesson that we take it already. Okay guys, so let's start here in this page now, page 360. Okay guys, page 360. Okay, the question number one, write the vocabulary term that matches the picture and caption. Okay guys, so he's asking you to write the scientific term here for the definition. Okay, you have here information or definition, scientific definition, and you have to write the scientific term of this definition. So let's start here. Number one, in page 360, this crab takes up space and has mass. So this answer, it should be what exactly, guys? Who remember this definition exactly? That's what I mean. Something takes up space. Who remember? So we have to write here what? Try to remember, guys. I want you to remember the definition. Okay guys, I will write it for you, but before I write it, you have to remember. So I'm trying to remind you. So something take a space. Yes, correct. Matter. Okay, matter is the correct answer. So you have to write here matter. Okay guys, matter. Okay, now what about this one? Okay, here the blue color is the characteristics of the kite. This is the kite, and you always use it when you go to play outside. So it has a blue color. So this one is what exactly? What we call this one? The color and hardness or size, we call it what? Try to remember before I write it. Physical what? Property. Okay guys, physical property. So this is the second one. This is the answer for the second one. So the first one is what exactly? Matter. And the second one is what? Physical property. Okay guys, let's go to the third one. Okay, number three, this manatee has a large amount of matter. So what we call this one, guys? Okay, try to remember. This manatee has a large amount of matter. So many times we remember this definition. I will repeat this definition. So did you remember? It's how many grams or how many the amount of matter inside an object. We call it what exactly, guys? Mass. Okay, so number three, the manatee has a large amount of matter. We call it what? This is the definition of what exactly? Our example of what? Of mass. Okay, so this one is what? Mass. Okay. Now, here, this umbrella takes up a lot of space. So, this is example of what, guys? Which kind of physical property exactly? This one. Volume. Yes, correct. You have to write here volume. Volume. Okay, guys? Volume example. This is example of volume because this umbrella takes up a lot of space. Okay. Let's go to the last one. Yes, here. I will write it here. Okay. This thermometer tells how hot it's today. So this is example of what, guys? The thermometer tell us about what exactly, guys? The temperature. So the correct answer is what? Temperature. Okay. Now, let's go to the next slide, or to the next page, page 361. Here they're asking you to select only the physical properties of these keywords and write them here in the circles or in the spaces here. Okay, guys? So, write 4 words from the box to complete this word web about the physical properties of matter. So, physical properties. Who could give me or select some examples of physical properties that written here in this box? Hi, guys. What about mass? Mass is physical property or no? Sure, it's physical property, so we have to write also this one. We have to write it here as a what? So the first physical property that we found it is what exactly? The mass. Okay, this one is the correct one. Okay, now number 2. We'll try to identify which one of them is the physical property. What about the volume? Volume is physical property or no? Sure is physical property. Volume. So we should write here volume. So mass, volume. So if we select this one again, this is the mass. Here we write mass and here we should write volume. Let's go down a little bit. Okay. Okay, the third one is what? The third one is what? Try to find the correct answer from the box. The third one is the color. The third one is, we should write here color. So color is the third physical property. Should write it here. Okay. Okay, and the last one, what we should write here? Thermometer, temperature, or milliliters. So which one is the correct one, guys? Milliliter, thermometer, temperature. Thermometer is what, guys? Is tool that we use it to measure the temperature. So it's not related to the physical property because it's tool. What about milliliters? Is unit. Is the unit of the liquid. Okay, guys? If you measure the volume of the liquid, so you use which unit that you use it? Milliliter. So what about now temperature? So temperature is the correct answer, is the physical property that we always okay, temperature. So the last one here is temperature. Let's go down a little bit also. me see if we have some questions also. No, we don't have any question here. So let's go to the next page now. Page 362. Okay. Okay, so in the question 2 and 4, write the name of the measurement tool that used in degrees Celsius or milliliters or grams. So again, in question 2 and 4, write the name of the measurement tool you would use. So let's start here in the second one here on the question number 2. Is one drink colder than other? One drink colder than this one. So what we should write here, guys? He asking you write the name of the measurement tool. We use what for differentiate between the temperature of the liquid, guys? Did you remember which tool, guys? We should write what? Band balance, thermometer. Yes, correct, thermometer. Okay. Which cup holds the most liquid? Here, he told you about what exactly? The volume. Because he asking you where you can find more quantity of liquid than other. This one or this one. Which has more quantity than another. So we use what exactly, guys? For measuring the volume of liquid, we use which tool, guys? Graduated. Sorry. Okay, yes. Cylinder. Okay, guys, graduated cylinder. Okay, graduated cylinder. Okay, now what about this one? He asking you, they give you a units here which are grams. So does a glass of milk have more matter than a glass of punch? So he asking you about I think about what exactly. Before I answer, you have to answer it by yourself first. So because he asking you about how many grams exactly. Amount of what, guys? Amount of space? No. Amount of what? Amount of matter. So this is what? Amount of matter. It's mean what, guys? Is the mass. Is the mass. So we use what for measuring the mass, guys? Which tool that we use it to measuring the mass? Which tool that used to measure the mass? Try to remember. Balance. Okay, guys, so we solve this one also. So easy. Here, choose an. Here, they asking you to choose an object in your classroom. Okay, and write physical property that you find it in the to describe the table or sorry, any matter that you find it in your classroom. So sorry. So choose the object in your classroom or any matter near from you and try to describe it or find the physical property of it. So I will write about the disk, your disk. Okay, guys? So what we should write here? Exactly. Describe the disk. We should write the top of the disk. Okay, guys, the top of the disk. What we can say, guys? Now tell me, the top of the disk is what exactly? First of all, I will write about the hardness. Is hard and what? Is hard and what? The surface of your disk is what? Is hard and tan. What does mean of tan, guys? Tan, it mean linoleum. Okay, guys, It's colored with linoleum. It's covered with linoleum, okay guys, to be smooth little bit, okay guys. And what else? Tan and what? Smooth. And let's give more physical property also. Let's describe it more. And what? It's cold because the temperature, the air conditioner in our classroom, by the way, make the surface of the table cold, right? So it's cold also. So the top of the disk is hard from hardness, and tan, smooth, texture, all of them related to the texture, and cold is related to the temperature. All of these are physical properties of what? Of the table. So easy, right? We finish our lesson. See you tomorrow and goodbye.